In this example, we are looking at the properties of the integrals and using that to evaluate this integral here. The main thing for this sort of a question is we are looking to use our properties of the integrals, which means we may not know yet how to actually integrate. So one of the first properties of an integral that we learn is that over addition and subtraction, we can break stuff up. So we're going to start by breaking up our integral and to two pieces, our first term and our second term. Second property that we learn about integrals is we can take constants and bring them out front. And let's do that right in here. Next, we have 0 to 1 of 5 dx minus 6, 0 to 1 of x squared dx. Now, in the information that we are given at the beginning, and this problem is assuming that we don't know how to integrate yet. So if you know how to integrate, you can just go ahead and integrate x squared here, add a power, divide by your new power, all that stuff. And if we didn't, we'd have to use the fact that we know that we're given that this is equal to 1/3. So we're going to punch that in, and we still have this first integral to take care of. We'll talk about that in just a sec. And then we have 6 times 1/3 is our next term. All right, let's talk about this first integral. When we first learn about integration, we are thinking about it in terms of area. And the function that we have here is basically 5. So we are looking at y is equal to 5. If we draw that out on a graph, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's our 5. We are going, here's our line, and we are going, okay, so I'm actually going to make, let's go from 0 to 1 right there. And sorry about the slightly oddly shaped rectangle, but there is our area, and we know how to find the area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is just length times width, 5 times 1. So this area is 5. Again, we're assuming in this problem that we don't know how to integrate. So we just know that we're looking at areas. So we have 5 minus 6 times 1/3, which turns into 5 minus 2. So the end all area that we're looking at is 3. So in this problem, the key is to remember area as a shape that we can evaluate and the principles of pulling things apart and pulling things out of integrals so that we can work with them easily. Thanks for listening.